The Hymn of the Pearl, the poem, The Deep Slumber. Part 4.
The reign of the Antichrist in the previous dispensation is symbolized by the figure of a pharaoh ruling Egypt, the one who governs the slavery of the earthly mind and who promotes all the delights that destroy mankind as something good, and for satisfying them, man is abhorred by God. Here, the beautiful story of Joseph of Egypt has its fulfillment in the life of MelquisedecLisbet. She says that when she was just a little girl, she would ask her mother to read it to her because she loves that story and didn't know how to read yet. Now we can understand why this story was her favorite, and it is because after Joseph was sold to slavery by his brothers, he managed to govern Egypt together with Pharaoh, gaining his complete trust. Having been sold as a slave symbolizes the reproach that our mother MelquisedecLisbet endured because of the Antichrist in that dispensation of death, and when she conquered the darts of Satan, she became the sovereign of God's creation and achieved it in an inferior covenant when she didn't even know that she truly was the Queen of Heaven and the wife of God the Father. She bound that strong man and plundered his goods, the riches of the earthly mind, and with the beauty of her holiness, which is a figure of the pearl that she had to rescue within herself, she was able to find that pure and spotless union that she has always had with God the Father, Melchizedek, and make the reconciliation. Through that union, MelquisedecLisbet can engender and give God spiritual children and be saved, and also save those of us who would follow her and do as she has done, in order to conquer the darkness of the earthly mind and acquire the pearl of great value, the little white stone that possesses a name, the powerful name of God. We had never known God the Father's true name until now that MelquisedecLisbet was awakened. When the man of sin was still in the picture, she was in a deep sleep, but once he flees and disappears, MelquisedecLisbet reveals to us the true and almighty name of God the Father and of Christ, MelquisedecLisbet, which man needs to know to be able to live and not be destroyed or ever die. Amen. To be continued.